If you launch from the left, I shit you not, what you do now is do dash jabs and then do down for 1, down for 2 immediately without any dash. If you do a dash here, it will drop 100%. So 1, 1, immediate down for 1, down for 2 into all damage. So in general, Kazuya 101 doing combos, go for Oki ground game as much as you can, because where your Oki and ground game is a 10 out of 10 in this game, your combo damage is probably a fucking 5. What's up guys, MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. I've said for a long time I'm gonna record a little one. I'm gonna do an advanced combo guide for Kazuya. A lot of people are wondering what are the good combos. It's something I've refined over time because it has to be said, as we said since the demo, the combos are very clunky with Kazuya. In fact, if they want to buff him in the June patch, I think the combos are where we need fixing, because he's so reliant on having to use down for 1, down for 2 in pretty much every combo. And as we've discussed 100,000 times, down for 1 is a very, very clunky hitbox. In this video, I'm going to explain to you the combos I use with the character. This is the advanced one, so it's kind of finicky. There is a beginner video, but someone asked me right now in my Twitch chat, what's the most basic combo you can do with Kazuya? And it will always be, it's always been this combo. 3, 1, 4, down for 1, down for 2, down for 1, down for 2. That's as easy as it's ever going to get. And this works from Demon Godfist as well. 3, 1, 4, down for 1, down for 2, dash, down for 1, down for 2. I think the trickiest part about this combo is learning to do a forward dash into a downward 1. And the way you do this is you double tap, hold forward to dash in, never let go of forward, and slide into downward 1. So just double tap forward, do not let go of forward, downward 1. That's the trickiest part. So again, this is as basic as it gets. If there is no wall nearby, you can dash in 3, 1, CD free. Has to be noted though that anytime you're looking, and this goes for those of you who are advanced, but you probably know this, anytime you're looking for strong Oki with this character, and again, ground game is where you shine. Rather than go for damage, I figured over time you have to go for ground game, because your Oki is exceptionally good in this game. It's very good. So here in the ender, going for an electric just like this is very good Oki. If you end with a dash electric, they recover very close to you. This has always been a strong situation for Kazuya, any Tekken game. And this is again very basic to do. Dash electric, and then you are right up their ass or their vagina. If you're a strong execution player, you can even do a free 1 here, right? Like so, and be right on top of them. But then Masku tech, very, very strong. If there's no wall, go for Masku tech. Exceptionally strong situation. To the point where I think a lot of Kazuya players are using this now, and your opponents are very ready for it. They will be ready to... Let's just explain this yet again for those of you who don't know. Post bound approach. Point blank forward 4. Spikes so hard into the fucking ground that a follow-up steel pedal will beat every single option your opponent has, including kip up, toe kick, staying on the ground. They get hit, they backflip, and you get very strong Oki. The only way your opponent can beat this is by doing a quick stand, which means when they are grounded, they hold up into guard. Now they will block your steel pedal, but this is where you are one step ahead of them, right? So you mix here, forward 4. If you expect them to quick stand, you will hear Hell Sweep. You can also, to minimize risk, and this is what I did. Again, I tried to refine this setup when I went for God of Destruction. I found it was better to go forward 4, down back 4. still hits grounded, and if I think we're going to try and beat the Masku tech by quick stand, this will hit them, right? Because it's a low, and I get +4 into pressure. Another way of maximizing returns, because again, hell sweeps are very risky, as you know. You get launched for them. A way to get higher, to increase your ratio of risk-reward on the Masku tech is go devil here, and then forward 4. And now, when you go for the hell sweep, you get the big ol' hell sweep, right? So this is 45 damage into a strong Oki situation. After there, you threaten laser, right? If you think we're gonna get up and block that laser, you are threatening the Devil Fist on block. If they choose on the ground after that hell sweep to roll on the ground, you have a guaranteed steel pedal. Dash in steel pedal. So again, in terms of Masku tech, to skew the risk reward a little bit more into your favor, transform into devil, and then go forward 4 and then apply your mix-up. I also have to say that this was really strong. Devil Fist here. It's much stronger than you think. This is something I started experimenting with quite late in my God of Destruction run. But a lot of people here would get hit by this. So, absolutely not bad to go for. So, in general, Kazuya 101 doing combos, go for Oki ground game as much as you can. Because where your Oki and ground game is a 10 out of 10 in this game, your combo damage is probably a fucking 5. But so, as this is an advanced video, let's just cover all of the classic launches. Electric, I still go double jab, free 1, cancel. And then whatever you want to do post-bound. In my opinion, the combo you have to learn to do eventually... again, this is even a hard staple. This is one of the hardest staples, I think. Dash, because it involves electric, dash in, double dash jab, and then dash in, free 1, and then free 1 cancel, down for 1, down for 2. But you have to be able to do this, because this is your most... your best combo in terms of setting up wall carry. So, preferably, in an ideal world, you learn to staple this. Wall is far away. It's only 61 damage. Again, very poor damage. It's a 4 out of 10, but you get the wall. And it's very important to get the wall, because again, we want ground game. We want setup. We need either the floor to help us or the fucking wall. Because the damage output is just very lacking. And at the wall, what can we threat then? Down back 1-2 is actually a very strong move. If we can get the wall, we want to get the wall. If we can't get the wall, Masku tech is strong, right? Or you end with an electric. But in my opinion, you gotta learn to do this combo. So, to break this down, do a double electric. No need to dash any of those, the second electric. Just do it. Normal electric. And then you dash in, dash jab. And then you do another dash jab. And then you have to sort of micro dash for free 1. So I double tap forward, and I don't hold forward. Double tap forward, free 1. And then for the free 1 cancel, I have a video dedicated to this on YouTube. It's one of the first videos I posted when Tekken 8 dropped. So you can just search Tekken 8 Kazuya free 1 cancel and you should find that video. And the last part I do is post-bound. I'll dash in point blank, step left, 1-1-2, flash punch. This will give maximum wall carry. So again. And it fucking worked. But this is just Kazuya in a nutshell. You'll notice that if you launch with an electric and you feel you're slightly to the left, this combo goes out the window. Because now down for 1 hitbox is really gonna fuck you up your ass. So inconsistency is the name of the game. Even if you master all of the execution needed to do this combo, you can get fucked up by so many things. You're slightly off axis. You're 1 pixel in the wrong direction. Your opposing character has a little bit of a wonky hitbox. Boom, the combo's gone. If you're from the right, should still be consistent. Flash punch is gonna be tricky now though. But I got it to work, but it's gonna be tricky. If you launch from the left, I shit you not, what you do now is do dash jabs and then do down for 1, down for 2 immediately without any dash. If you do a dash here, it will drop 100%. So 1, 1, immediate down for 1, down for 2 into fuck all damage. You can actually do something like this now, but this is difficult. Dash down for 3 to 1 into another down for 3 to 1. This string is very consistent from specifically sidestep left. Not from straight ahead, not from sidestep right. Specifically sidestep left. So this can sort of save you here in terms of damage. But again, it's pretty strict. But it's worth learning how to do that. And as you can see, the wall travel is actually pretty decent. Pretty decent. And then forward 3, kablam, it's simply about one staple here, and it's sidestep 3. This is a little bit strict. A lot of people actually need to practice this. I've seen even a lot of like top Kazuya players fuck this up. And sometimes I fuck it up. It's because after the forward 3 connects, you sort of have to commit to the sidestep 3 quickly. If you're a bit late... Oh, okay. That was in time. If you're a bit late, it will not connect. Will not connect. So you have to be pretty quick on the draw here. Just see, confirm, it connected, sidestep 3. I'm just gonna show the staple. Into Oki. It's a very good staple. I actually don't recommend doing this. You'll see a lot of Kazuya players do that. I don't. Even when I'm in Devil, I don't go for this ender. Even when I'm Devil. Because this costs heat, and heat is everything in this game. I never needlessly use heat. You'll even see me when I'm Devil, sometimes I'll just do a normal hell sweep. Because if you do this extension, it's more than, it's like 40% of your heat bar. And it adds a little bit of damage, but like this hell sweep is fucking strong enough. So you can save heat for Devil Fist, Damek 1-2, Shikuei, very strong options. So yeah, I actually recommend, rather than doing CD3 to end combos, Electric still does decent damage, and you're right up their ass in terms of Oki. In my opinion, simply the stronger option. Takes a little bit more execution, but the more you practice that, the more it's gonna become second nature doing. But so yeah, forward 3, sidestep 3, back 2-2, down for 1, down for 2, dash in, 3-1, wave cancel Electric, into Oki, rush them down. If I'm late on after forward 3, I'm like, oh, I didn't commit to sidestep 3 in time. I really thought he was gonna block it. It caught me off guard, but it connected. I'll just dash in, do this. Something like this. Into whatever. But it's sort of a save. Down for 3-1. If you commit late. Make sure you're always very in time with the sidestep 3. But that's really it for forward 3. While standing 2. If I feel I can get the wall here, I'll do this. Into whatever. So while standing 2, dash in, 3-1-4. After the 3-1-4, you have to micro dash again. 3-1, count, and then the cancel, right? And it's a fuck ton of wall travel. If you find this difficult to do, there's nothing wrong. I see a lot of good Kazuyas do this. If you find that difficult, that's still decent wall travel. But if you can, 3-1-4, micro dash, 3-1, cancel. It's a lot of wall travel. If the wall is not far away, or if you are, there's no wall around, like in the Coliseum here, go for this. $74. That's a very good combo. So what I do here, just to not get a super awkward angle on this, I actually like to do a little step left here. Step left crouch. Gotta be fast or Uraken is gonna whiff. It's just so... if you do that properly, you're still gonna be a little bit from the right, but it's not gonna be this extreme angle where you're very far right. As you can see, I'm extremely far right. So, step left duck, boom, and we're pretty linear on the angle. Now, if you're a very advanced player, you can do something cool with this combo. That also works with the FF3 combo. So that you can do this. That's a lot of damage, and it's good wall travel. So how do we do this? I just dropped it. The way we do this is dash in, free one here, and now you're gonna do the free one cancel, right? But the down forward 1-4, you have to delay it a little bit. Delay it just a few frames. Rather than doing this cancel as fast as you can, you want to do free one, wait a little bit, and then down forward 1-4. It's gonna be really weird and awkward at first, but the more you practice this, you'll get a sense of a timing and it will become muscle memory. And you'll be like, oh wow, this is actually a super reliable combo. I thought it wasn't. But it's about delaying the down forward 1-4 just a little bit for a few frames. You're gonna get the timing if you practice. It's a strong combo, good combo, but it's a very hard combo to do. So yeah, practice makes perfect, you know, the classic saying. And now I want to look at the twin pistons. So twin piston, what I do is twin piston, I dash in. This is a little bit awkward. I dash in and then a micro sidestep to the right, crouch, and then Fujin Uraken. So post twin piston, dash in, step right duck. Dash in, step right duck, Uraken. Step in, duck, oh god, wait. Dash, step right duck, Uraken. Dash, step right duck, Uraken. I know this sounds so needlessly convoluted, but so why do I do this? Why so awkward, main man? Well, first off, max damage is just going to be Uraken here. Follow up. It's not electric, it's the Uraken. So you want to dash in Uraken. The reason you want to sidestep right, duck into Uraken, is because if you don't, you're going to miss out on your best combo route. And you really don't want to do that. So again, and you have more time than you think here. So again, I do what I said. I dash in, step right duck, Uraken, and then back to 4. And then you're gonna go for your heat burst. But again, this is... The reason I haven't talked a lot about heat burst combos is because the advice I gave you guys early on with Tekken 8 was like, you know, pop your heat burst and, you know, go for your devil mix-ups and 50-50. But the more I've played Tekken 8, the more I've realized your heat burst, especially with Kazuya, serves as a super good get the fuck off me move. Kazuya is a character with no panic buttons, so heat burst means a lot to him. It's actually a defensive option you have. Like punch parry doesn't really cut it. I'm sorry to say. Even if I see on a twin piston here that I might reach the wall, I might just do back 2-2, back 2-2 laser, and then try and apply wall pressure. But you can, if you want to, go for this combo. But again, this is gonna consume your heat burst. Back to 4 heat burst, and then this is a good combo in my opinion. Hit the wall, and then go for your wall combo, right? You can do that. But it's also, as I explained, it's important to have this for defensive utility. So this is a choice you're going to have to make. Am I gonna use up my heat burst to get the wall combo, and then Devil Kazuya 50-50 at the wall? Or I'm gonna save this heat burst just in case he might gain momentum on me, and I need that for a comeback utility. Or to break his momentum. That's a choice you're going to have to make. But I can tell you from my perspective, more and more I started saving this for comebacks. But as I said before, if you occasionally want a Masku tech and you want the risk reward to be more in your favor, a little bit more in your favor, go Devil and then apply the mix-up, right? Because you have a big boy health sweep. So it's up to you to make that calculation or consideration. But another good twin piston combo if you want to use up your heat burst, which worked wonders for me and is going to be max damage. It's not guaranteed, but it's a very strong setup. Same route. And you do this. Into laser. A lot of people actually eat that laser. A lot of people actually still get knowledge checked by that. And also know that even if they block this laser, it does chip damage on guard, which is good. I do want to explain to you guys that the reason I step right at the start of this combo is just so that this cancel into down for 1 works. A twin pistons likes to throw them a little bit to the left, where this combo still works, but it's really easy to mess up and drop. A step right just makes that down for 1 hitbox that much more consistent. So that's why I do this a little bit awkward thing of step to the right there. But if you just practice this, you know, it will become second nature to you, and you'll get it. But again, if we save our heat burst, you don't need to step to the right. Back 2-2, back 2-2 laser. It's even not bad doing something like this. Back 2-2, back 2-4, and now they're right next to you. Right next to you. If you want more Oki, right? Not bad at all. And then if you're very good, comfortable with electrics, you can do this into Oki. But I stopped doing this personally, just in case I drop it. But it's there. It's good damage, good Oki. Down 1+2 follows the same theory and the same combo routes we've done before. It's just that we commit to an immediate Uraken. So just mash it out. Very easy to do. Oh, counter it, Uraken. Just press 1+2. Exact same stuff as we did before, right? And then we can look at 4-4-2 dash. And this is where I commit to a combo that is going to be above execution for many of you. I'm going to staple 3 dash electrics, back to 2, down for 1-2, wave 3-1, down for 1-4. This looks hyper difficult, but if you're comfortable with electrics, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. But again, this is the advanced video. Those of you who are not comfortable with electrics yet, you have to get there. You just have to get there. Electric is one of the best moves in the game. For many reasons, you want to master the electric. Get as good as you can with this move, because contrary to Tekken 7 in this game, if you block anything that's -15, including a rage art, you know, this is your max. Don't have a can, you don't have a down for 2, you don't have a hop kick, you don't have anything easy to get damage. You have to be able to launch with an electric. And again here, like this character already suffers lackluster damage, so try to get comfortable enough to be able to do this combo. If you're not comfortable at all with electric, I would just go single into back 2-2, back 2-2. But in my opinion, practice electrics until you can do this combo. A combo I can't do. Kazuya already sacrifices so much damage in this game that anytime you can squeeze out some damage, please do so. And there you go. And that's it for the launchers. I think we can quickly look at wall as well, but this is where I've already explained to you guys. It actually got a dedicated video where I wore my sexy drip. But I told you guys about the wall combo I use now. This combo, wall combo, is not good in my opinion. It does below average damage in this game. It, in terms of Oki, I don't like it. The recovery afterwards. It's inconsistent from the sides. It will randomly drop. I do not like that combo. So what I started doing is back to 4, abolishing fist. So again, what's the theory behind this? It's because the strongest 50-50 situation Kazuya can have in this game is this. What's happened here? We both have a wall next to us, and it is to my right shoulder, to Kazuya's right shoulder, and it's to June's left shoulder, your opponent. This means that they are now cock blocked to the left, right? You have limited their movement in a pretty interesting way. Due to the wall, he cannot sidewalk left. How do we beat Kazuya? We sidewalk left. That's the character's greatest weakness. That weakness is now gone. You can't do that. So I can forward 3 here, and you cannot step it. What is also interesting is that my hell sweep now turns into a launcher, right? My hell sweep has now turned into a fucking launcher. You can't step my mix-up, you can't step forward 3, you can't step hell sweep, and my hell sweep is now a launcher. I'd love to see it if you can ever tell me Kazuya has a better situation in this game. So that's why I started doing this combo. Another reason I started doing this combo is because it's insanely consistent. This has a slow startup and awkward hitbox, but it doesn't matter how far I've thrown you to the wall, I can always run in and do this. It's super consistent. And even from the sides, it's super consistent. It will never drop. So that's why I recommend that wall combo. It's also kind of nice if you want to do this into it. And then threatening Devil Fist here is super nice. Because even if they... Say they stay on the ground, if you're a strong Kazuya player, you'll react to that and do Steel Pedal. If they stand up again, Devil Fist is just a super good option. Where if they crouch, they get launched, and if they block, you get plus 18 because they'll slam into the wall. And then you take your mix up with their bad positioning. They can choose to tech roll out of the wall, but very few people will know to do this. But then still, they've committed to a tech roll, right? And you can still 50-50 them with Devil Fist. And even on block, it's a plus 5 out of the wall. That's the wall combo I recommend, but if you want to do any other wall combo, go for it. You can opt for this one should you want to. There's no reason anymore to do, unfortunately, due to the nerf. We lost our best wall combo, which was this one. This was maximum damage into strong Oki, but I never recommend doing this. I've stopped doing it altogether due to the nerf. The slap on the wrist we got. Well, sorry, slap on the wrist. What did we get? Insult. We got salt into our wounds. Insulting nerf. So that's gone. Don't do that. So I recommend this combo, personally. Of course, the most advanced thing you can do, you know, abolishing fist. The combo route I do is 3-1-4, the same as while sending 2. You don't have time here to duck into Fuji no Raken. So this is my combo. I fucking drop it, sucker. So 3-1-4, dash, bagoosh. Perfect electric is of course what we associate with advanced Kazuya players. Don't do it. Don't do that. There's absolutely no reason to go for it. Even if you're at a position where you are 70% perfect electric, I still don't recommend doing it. You might think, oh, I sound crazy or I'm insane for saying that, but it's because a character that has this level of inconsistency does not need more inconsistency added on top of that. This character does not hit that hard in this game anyway. You want to always prioritize ground game and setup. That takes priority in this game over damage with this character and in his current state. But that's my opinion. You might not agree. To me, it was much more important at all times to ensure that 100%, if there's a wall there, I will get you to the wall. Going for a perfect electric always has the risk of me dropping it, right? Now I dropped it, and now I didn't get you to the wall. Inconsistent character. Much more important to maximize consistency. I go for the staple. I always get you to the wall. And at the wall, now it's where the character really shines. Set up and pressure at the wall. Or, oh, there's no wall. You know what I'll do? Fuck perfect electric. Masku tech. 100%. I always put you in that situation. There's no execution needed. But that's what I decided really worked for this character. And that's that calculation I made. Because in Tekken 7, perfect electric made sense. Because you had other options to pick up. Again, you can do this. Inconsistent on certain characters. But again, I don't believe in popping the heat burst anyway like that. I don't think that's good personally, using heat burst like that. So it just, from my point of view, that stuff just doesn't make sense. But perfect electric made sense in Tekken 7 because to do this pickup right here, you see it's a bit inconsistent. But to do that, you didn't need to sacrifice a resource like a heat burst. You just did back to 1. Remember when we had that move? So you had a fail safe. Oh, I dropped it, but I still did an electric, back to 1. Combo. Get you to the wall. You had a fail safe that really worked. You don't have that in Tekken 8. But also, when you landed perfect electric in Tekken 7, you almost closed out the round. Like, if you got the wall, it was like 70%. If you were in rage, you killed your opponent. With that rage drive at the wall, you killed your opponent. You don't do that in this game. So, yeah, I feel like, you know, I was pretty known for my perfect electric, and it's something I always did, but I did better in this game when I stopped doing it. Because consistency, setup, ground game, that's Kazuya in Tekken 8. It's not damage. Most of your damage actually comes from opponent being grounded, setting them up. That's where you really shine. So yeah, I think this is my advanced Kazuya combo guide. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a great day. Take care.